We'll start with that.
Dude, we're trying to gain followers here. We're trying to build our brand. You want to start with some bullshit like that?
I'm just kidding. All right. Well, not kidding. It's on my body, so.
So every time he loses, what do you think to yourself?
He's still an all-time great, so it's not like, I don't know, people lose.
Can we, okay. What would it take for us to make a bet for you to get Diego Sanchez tattooed on your other arm?
If you give me $200, I'll get it tattooed on here.
Actually?
I probably would.
Oh my God. I might hold you to that. Okay. If you guys don't understand what we're leading off with this, it is a Conor McGregor fight week. And I don't know about you, man, but like on Conor McGregor fight weeks, I just feel different than other fight weeks.
Yeah, it feels good. It's exciting.
It is. It's just like, but the thing is, you don't know what's happening anymore. You used to be like, okay, that Mystic Mac buzz, you expect him to come start somebody. It's like we don't know what to expect anymore. Now it's like, is he going to be the nice guy Conor, dad Conor, throwing water balls at Nate Diaz Conor? Like, what Conor's showing up?
We'll see at the press conference on Thursday, but the one thing I can say before we get into it, we'll do well, I don't even care about a recap. Do you just want to get into this card?
Yeah, let's just get into the card.
All right, so we'll start off with this card. It is, to me, usually they're watered down like Conor McGregor cards. Like the last one wasn't great. The Notorious versus Cowboy one wasn't that great. It was like Holly Holm in the co-main for Cal Pennington. This card's actually pretty good from top to bottom.
Yeah, it's solid. The early prelims are not great, but I mean that is what it is. You got Jessica Eye versus Jennifer Maia, the main event of that. Omari Akhmedov versus Brad Tavares. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. So what's on the prelims?
And on the regular prelims, we got
any next?
Trevin Giles versus Dricus Duplessis.
Next.
Okay, this one's exciting. 8-1 Ryan Hall taking on Ilya Tapora. 10-0.
Ryan Hall.
Huh?
I love Ryan Hall. We're Tourette brothers.
Does he have Tourette's?
He does, and that's not a jig. I have Tourette's, people. So.
Okay, but Ryan Hall, man, he's been in the UFC for like 5 or 6 years, and he only fights like once a year. He's like 36 years old now. What is? Huh?
He's dangerous.
Yeah, but he's 8-1, like, and he's 36. What's gonna happen?
I think he should get another leg lock against him, though.
This is a Tapura guy. I've looked into him. He looks pretty dangerous. He's 10-0. He's undefeated. That's tough. I think he's only like 23, 24 years old. I'm calling upset here. He's also a black belt. I know he's obviously at Ryan Hall level black belt, but he knows what he's doing on the ground.
I got a second round leg lock. I mean, Ryan Hall's resume is pretty good. Like you got Gray Maynard, Clay Guida, Darren Elkins.
Dude, Clay Guida, BJ Penn, and who's the other guy you said? Gray Maynard? They were like 57 years old when he fought them.
I guess, but in Gray Maynard.
That's like the MMA graveyard right there.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I mean, 20 to 50 years from now when nobody's going to look at the details, hey, man, he's got BJ Penn, Gray Maynard, and Clay Guida on his resume. But, dude, come on. Don't give him that much shine for this right now.
All right. I got Ryan Hall's second round submission.
Okay, I got Tapora decision. Okay, this could either be the craziest fight in the card, potentially fight of the night, or it could be a complete bust. We have Nico Price taking on Michel Pereira.
It's going to be a shit show.
You think so?
Yeah, and I got Pereira, I think, as upset. I think he knocks him out in the second round.
I think Pereira's a favorite.
Really? And I got Pereira second round knockout. I think Nico Price is too hittable for Pereira.
Well, Pereira should be on a 3-fight win streak. He's on a 2-fight win streak, but he lost to Diego Sanchez because of a DQ. So he's kind of looked good lately. Nico Price again should have beat Cowboy, but he had a draw because of an eye poke, I believe.
Yeah, and then the drug test, right?
Yeah, in the drug test. So now it's no contest. Ironically enough, both of these guys both have no contest. So something fluky might happen. This might end in like a draw or no contest. It could be just a weird situation.
Or Pereira backflips and,
backflips into Nico's guard and Nico like spinning back fists him on the ground.
Yeah, but I got Pereira by second round knockout. I think Nico Price is just too hittable.
Knockout. I got Pereira decision. I think that they both. It's only 3 rounds. It's only a 3 round fight. I think they both see it to the end.
For sure.
Another fight that could be a potential fight of the night. We got Carlos, the Natural Born Killer Condit versus Max Payne Griffin. Two of the sickest nicknames in MMA, by the way.
And my favorite fighter of all time. What a card.
Dude, I honestly think he beats the living shit out of Max Payne.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a beatdown.
Max Payne is a blood and guts guy. He's fun to watch. He's action, but Carlos Condit is technical, man. You want to play that come forward bull matador game? He'll be your Huckleberry. You're gonna get those hands.
Yeah, I think Uncle Bear. I think Carlos Condit actually gets a stoppage. 3rd round TKO. Gets his first finish since Thiago Alves.
Yeah, I agree. I think he stops him as well. Okay. Wow, that's a pretty stacked prelim. Damn, I didn't realize it was that nasty.
Yes. 30.
Okay, then to open up the pay-per-view, we got Sugar Sean, Mr. 13-1. It's 13-0 shit. I'm really getting sick of it, man. You lost. You got knocked out cold, bro. Leave it alone.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And Chris Moutinho, who might have worse hair than Sean O'Malley, which is, I don't even know that was possible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who you got?
Sean O'Malley should get it done in a 2nd round knockout. I think this guy's going to stick around and be a tougher test than people think, though.
He's a Boston Cartel guy, so he's with Rob Font and Calvin Kattar. So we know he's got hands. We know he has hands. But
there's levels.
There's levels. He's last-minute replacement. He's coming off of the regional scene, and he's 9-4. So coming off the regional scene, you want to be a little bit better than 9-4, I think, to take on a guy like Sean O'Malley.
Oh, for sure. You should see a 2nd round knockout. It'll look highlight reel.
I'm going to say 1st round knockout.
Really?
Last minute replacement. Do we even know if this guy's in shape? Like, who is he even a natural bantamweight? Is he coming up in weight? I don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah. It's just, imagine if he beats Sean.
I would love it. Love it.
Would his career be over?
Yeah, it'd be dicey. That'd be dicey.
He wouldn't be a draw.
Well, the 13-0 thing, what would he start saying then? 13-1? Like, what would happen?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. This fight's kind of a hard next for me. It's Irene Aldana versus Yana Kutinskaya. I mean, it's important. It's going to be a decent fight, but it's probably the fight I'm looking forward to least on that main card.
The winner could fight Amanda Nunes. It's that bad in that division.
Yeah, after Pena gets dealt with.
I know. Death. I do have Kutisaya, or if I pronounce that wrong, Thiago Santos' wife by grinding out a decision, though.
I think this is Mexico's time, man. I think Irene Aldana gets this one done.
Really? She keeps it on the feet?
She's going to keep it on the feet, yeah. Yana, she's pretty good at getting to the mat, and she can, like, kind of, like, rolls into some shit, but I think Aldana's just bigger and stronger.
Okay. I don't know. I got a grinding out decision.
Grinding out decision. Okay. Wait, hold on. In the next fight, who do you have? Tai Tuivasa or Greg Hardy?
You're not even going to give an announcement?
What did you say?
I said I love this next fight.
Oh, okay.
I think that Greg Hardy gets dealt with.
Really?
Dealt with. 1st round knockout.
So does should we do a shoey bet? Because I kind of think Greg Hardy's gonna beat the living shit out of Tai Tuivasa.
Really?
He's just too athletic for this guy, man. Tai Tuivasa's sloppy and fucking fat and looks like the Blob.
Where if Greg Hardy wins, I gotta take a out of your shoe, your work shoe, and you gotta take it out of mine. If
yeah, it's fine. Shoey bet it is. I got Greg Hardy. You got Tai Tuivasa.
I'm gonna find you the nastiest shoe.
Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, deal.
All right, you see this? I'm putting this on Instagram.
Fuck, that's gonna be terrible. Greg Hardy, the Prince of War, whatever you call yourself, you better find some hands. You better not get taken down.
I'll have to be at your dad's house where we can record it in front of everyone when you leave.
That's all right. Is that COVID safe or what?
This boot you'll get all kinds of things.
Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Thompson. Amazing fight.
Interesting fight.
This is some old school grappler versus striker shit right here.
I keep going back on this fight, like back and forth, and I keep thinking that it's going to look like Jorge Masvidal versus Stephen Thompson fight, where he just counters a Vincent Luis fight. You know that, but for some reason, I feel like Stephen Thompson is going to get caught at one of these times. So we've seen it before against Pettis, and I think he's going to get caught against Gilbert in this fight in the second round. He's going to win the first round pretty handily, and he's going to get dealt with in the second round. And I don't like Gilbert Burns. I think he's overrated.
Nah, man. The thing about Gilbert Burns is he has decent stand-up, but he's a plotter. He's a come forward, kind of behind the jab, hands, high guard kind of guy. You can't be a plotter and close distance on Stephen Thompson. You got to be a step and slider. You got to move through. Like, this is a tough matchup. I feel like he has to get it to the ground. He can't win this on the feet. Obviously there's a chance he could land some fluky overhand shot, but like the way that Wonderboy's that side stance and uses that front leg, that side kick to keep him back on the thigh, it's gonna be tough for him to close this. I think Stephen Thompson might head kick him, knock him out, man.
And over a 3-round fight, I feel like Stephen Thompson will benefit more than the 5-round. He gets a little tired in the last 2 rounds, so I think it'll be a good fight. But I just got upset. I feel like Stephen Thompson should win because he's a better fighter, but Gilbert Burns is just going to catch up like the Pettis fight.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say Stephen Thompson does win this. Man, I think he jumps the queue. I think he gets that title shot next.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Colby's done what? He's fought Tyron Woodley since he lost to Usman. He hasn't really done anything.
No, talked.
That would be Burns, Luque, and Neal. That's ridiculous.
It's a good fight resume.
So yeah, I mean Stephen Thompson, 38 years old, 38 years young. Man was born in 1983. He's keeping it real. I want to see him get that title shot. Let's go. Come on, Wonderboy. Pull it through for the old heads.
Exactly.
Main event time. Dustin the Diamond Poirier looks to go 2-1 against the notorious Conor McGregor. Bro, I can't wait for this fight. It doesn't feel like it's only been 6 months. Like, it came quick, the time between 2 fights.
Yeah, we're getting old quick. And you know what's weird about this fight? I'll make my prediction first. Obviously, Conor McGregor in silk pants. Come on, you're not winning fights like you used to. I don't care what you say. Once you're wearing silk pants, you don't want to fight anymore as much. He does look hungrier, and you're going to see the nasty.
It's silk sheets. Silk sheets.
Whatever. Silk underwear. I don't give a shit. But you know what's weird? It's one of those things where people, when you had Usman versus Jorge, they said the impossible was him knocking out Jorge. They didn't think that Charles Oliveira would knock out Michael Chandler. In this fight, they say that Dustin Poirier can't beat Conor in the first round. I think Dustin Poirier comes out and smokes Conor in 2 minutes.
Well, put your money where your mouth is, because I've already bet on Conor. I've gone big on him. So yeah, bet me then. I got Conor by absolute bloodbath. I think he destroys Dustin this time.
Really?
I can't see how he does it. Like, watching that tape from that second fight, we both picked Dustin in the rematch. So yeah, we got our pick right, but it didn't go the way that I thought that fight was going to go. I thought it was going to be more one-sided for Dustin because of the time off, because who Dustin been fighting lately, who Conor hadn't been fighting, the way that Conor had been training for boxing in the last couple of years. It shouldn't have been Conor destroyed him that first round. It wasn't like Dustin came on at the end, but Conor really hurt him multiple times badly in that first round. And if he had followed that up, it could have ended in that first round. The way that Conor was throwing that left hand and then shovel uppercut, and then he was coming with the left hand behind it. If that third shot had landed, the fight would have been over, and he missed it twice. So I'm looking for Conor to land a 3-piece in the first 2 rounds, and Dustin's gone.
You think so? I'm too big to make bet right at the moment, but I'll do shoey bets. But I do have Conor being sent not to retirement, to an 8 Diaz rematch with a loss.
Man, like, I don't know, man. I can't see it, but either way, let's say Conor loses. You think that he goes for the Nate trilogy next?
Oh, for sure.
Do you think if Conor loses, will he ever be in conversation for a title shot again?
If he beats Nate, he'll probably get a title shot. That's just how he is.
But beating Nate is not. If he's gonna lose to Dustin, like, beating Nate's not some gimme.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let's say he wins hypothetically. Does the winner of this fight, regardless, get a title shot?
Yes.
Even if it's Conor?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it'd be right. I think if Dustin wins, he should honestly just get the title if he wins that fight. But if Conor wins, it just seems kind of wrong for him to get the title fight, but you know it's going to happen.
Oh, for sure.
And I honestly like both of their chances against Charles, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like. I think the way that Charles got hit by Chandler, Conor would have put him to sleep.
So would Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very excited for this fight. Anything else you want to add on to this?
No. Do we have any boxing this weekend?
There's a little British card over. So, first of all, the Ramirez Barrera card that I talked about last week. It's actually this week. Wrong, my bad. The co-main event, you got Jojo Diaz moving up to 135, taking on Javier Fortuna, two top guys. So that should be a decent fight. And then in England, you have Anthony Yards taking on somebody in the co-main event, and then Lyndon Arthur is fighting some undefeated guy in the main event. I think they want those guys to get a win, and they're going to fight again for the rematch because the first one wasn't as exciting as they thought it was going to be. So I'm excited for that because I put bets on both of them. I got a parlay going between those two, Tyson Fury over Wilder, and I think I bet Tim Tszyu and Charlo next week. So I have like a 5-fight parlay, pays up pretty well. So I'll be paying attention to that.
And there you go. And that's your money. And if you want to make it, don't listen to Marshall. We're out.